And welcome back. It's time for another Schmoedown reaction. Carrie just decided not to join me for this one. That's fine. Absolutely. Her choice. She'll join me eventually for one. But we are going with Brendan Meyer versus Ben Bateman. I've got to like Bateman over the course of time, and Meyer he's a nice guy. Whether that makes him interesting as a competitor or not is whatever. But we are here today to Schmoedown, and that is exactly what we're going to do. So let us get ready to Schmoedown.
All right. Would you like to go first?
No.
You don't want to go first?
No, go
Are
ahead.
you sure?
Ask your question, Slick.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this comes into comedies. Okay, so who plays the hot-tempered school bus driver in Billy Madison?
What, are you afraid of a little laugh and joviality from the crowd?
It's your little bits. You like to do your little bits?
My little comedy
This
skits.
is going to be tough for you if you miss this on the first question.
5, 4,
But take your time.
3,
It's okay.
2, 1. Pens down. Pens down, please. And we start with Ben Bateman.
Let's say it's Chris Farley.
That is correct.
Yeah,
Kid.
no, I
Chris Farley?
big one I haven't seen.
Didn't have it. Okay.
He picked David Spade as
Damn, bust
partner.
around.
Tommy
Counts
boy.
to a
Just haven't
certain
seen that one.
extent. So, yeah, I got that
Ben
one, right?
Bateman talking with the smack
right.
talk.
I
Right.
actually-
down on the
I
bus!
think
All
that
right,
was
so
it.
here we go.
Yeah, I just haven't.
How bad did that hurt your back?
Your next
All right.
question is in the world of action/adventure.
Action-adventure.
This
Bring it on.
question is, what 1997 post-apocalyptic film stars Kevin Costner and Will Patton? Me and a guy I know.
Yeah?
Oh,
Got it on.
Oh, good stuff. 5. No, you didn't. 4, 3.
Thanks for playing.
2.
Yeah, it
You're
took me
welcome.
a second to realize
1.
that one.
Pens down, please. And the kid.
The Postman?
Yes. And
oh,
Ben.
it was the Postman.
2-1. Bateman keeps his lead.
He rings twice.
All right, here we go for family
That was
films.
actually my
Family
first
films
guess,
is your next
Postman,
one.
I thought it was Waterworld.
What is the name of the character voiced by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in Moana?
So if you see Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson on the street, are you calling him
I love
Mr.
Moana, so
Johnson,
I knew this
Dwayne
one
"The
right off the
Rock,"
bat.
Rocky? What would you say?
Actually, pretty good on
on what he
animated
wants you to
films.
call him.
Animated's
No, you just
pretty
you want to get his
solid,
picture.
5. Rock. 4,
category for me.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Ben.
You know, at one time I would have thought that the answer to this question was Moana, but then I watched the movie. And it's Maui.
That is
You're
correct.
welcome.
Yeah,
The kid.
That's another one I haven't seen. man.
Wow.
This is a tough one.
Bateman keeping it here.
right.
3-1.
Like a perfect,
3-1.
perfect storm of all the ones I haven't seen.
Bateman taking
Bateman,
this.
Here we
He was
go.
the best.
Priceless
I mean,
insight from
Bateman,
our
I'm
competitors,
fine.
Christian. If you watch the movies, you have a better chance of answering.
But actually, gut instinct, I would actually be tied with Bateman.
All right.
Your next question is in the world of 90s movies.
Tough start for you.
90s,
90s
bring it on.
film.
Really rough.
And your question, what 90s romantic drama stars Sarah Michelle Gellar, Ryan Philippe, and Reese Witherspoon?
See, this is the old school Bateman here, too, because he's definitely playing mind games with the kids. You can see it.
That's right. Is it him? Is it the pill?
Don't think too hard, you know.
5, 4,
Be an animated movie or something.
3, 2, 1. We start with the kid.
Cruel Intentions?
Yes, sir. And Ben.
Oh,
Cruel Intention.
Ben Bateman has not missed yet. Keeps his lead 4-2 over the kid.
I completely forgot
All right,
she
guys, here we go.
was in
5.
that one.
Fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. What 2016 film stars Bill Murray, Ben Kingsley, Idris Elba, Scarlett Johansson, and Christopher Walken?
A lot of famous people.
Looks like the kid knows this one. Bateman's still thinking about it.
I wonder what it could be. Boo, do, be.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Yes, we can do that.
Oh, come on, Bateman.
What
It's actually a pretty easy
2016
one.
What's the category?
film?
No,
Fantasy
it's under
sci-fi.
fantasy sci-fi, so I guess
What
you wouldn't
2016
immediately
film
think it.
stars Bill
And
Murray,
they're saying starred,
Ben Kingsley,
but
Idris Elba,
technically
Scarlett
speaking,
Johansson,
they're
and
not
Christopher
actually
Walken?
in the film. What? Oh, God, you gotta be kidding. There actually was an ad in front of this for a change? That's stupid. Normally we don't get ads on this thing. But I don't know. It's quickly taken care of. Come on, Ben. I know
5,
the answer.
4,
He knew the answer.
3,
I bet the
2,
audience knows the answer.
1. Pens down, please, and we start with Ben.
The Jungle Book?
Yes,
wow.
and
Yeah,
Bateman.
Jungle Book.
Wow. Good pull by Bateman.
Sci-fi fantasy.
Fantasy. It's fantasy.
Jungle Book.
It cost him a jeté rule, but he got it.
Jungle
It
Book's
is
a fantasy film.
5-2.
It should be 5-3, I think.
Now it's
5-3
5-3 because
get that?
Brendan
5-3.
Meyer wanted
Yeah.
another
Oh,
point.
great.
Not
I do know
animated.
some stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tied with Meyer at
The young
moment.
boy who was in that movie would probably argue that he was not an animated person. All right,
No,
so-
I saw him drinking a Sprite at the premiere party, and he's real.
Not animated. Okay. All right, here we go. Next question.
Next question is in the world of animated movies. These are movies that are actually animated. Your question: what action movie star has become the United States president in the Simpsons movie? And how young we were when that movie came out.
Is that the truth?
Well, we were younger, and
Younger. Yeah. I don't remember anything. 5, 4,
Last name
3.
very difficult to spell.
2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down. And we start with Brendan.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
Schwarzenegger.
And Ben.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
there it is.
Bateman 6-4. They are going
Ooh,
head
that was
to
a
head.
good one, man. I had no
Head
idea
to
what
head.
the question at all.
All right, here we go, guys.
Captain Minister.
Horror.
Wrong side of the border.
Horror/thriller is your next category. Released in 2017, what is the subtitle of the second Annabelle film that acted as a prequel to the first?
You a big prequel guy when it comes to horror content?
I'm more of a guy of good
With my
content. Mark.
amazing
You
handwriting.
like that answer? 5,
Oh, jeez.
4.
One of those.
3,
Didn't see it, but I know the
2,
subtitle.
1. We start with Bateman.
Is it Annabelle Creation?
It is.
Creation.
The kid didn't have it. Okay, so Bateman takes a 3-point lead.
Just don't know these ones.
Bateman now.
It happens.
Bateman
It
on it
happens.
has a chance here. Bateman has a chance
want
to
some
get
morphine?
another perfect
I'm up
round.
on Meyer.
Another
I'm
perfect
not- I'm
round
still
if he gets
trailing,
this right. But here is the question
Bateman
mark.
by 2.
It is a Patreon question courtesy of Michael Campbell. Give Michael a big hand. Great supporter, hell of a nice guy, Michael Campbell. Thank you, Michael, for your support of the Patreon. If you want to have your name said by these lips on an upcoming match, check out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon today. Select which tier is right for you. Michael Campbell, big patron supporter, wanted this question in the category of dramas. And the final
for your
question,
mamas.
round number 1,
I'm gonna
is
continue using that joke.
Kirsten Dunst and Orlando Bloom star in what 2005
I know this film.
Cameron
Oh, God.
Crowe film?
So if Bateman hits this,
I'm gonna
he
say
will get
it's
a
this
bonus.
one. Could be very
it is
wrong.
7-4 at the moment. And we now are looking to see, can the kid, it looks like the kid has this answer, but he's writing it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kid?
Elizabethtown.
Yes, and Bateman?
Elizabeth.
Perfect
Town.
round for Bateman. Perfect round for Bateman. What a performance
the
Bateman has
movie,
had in
too.
these
I
last
didn't
two
know.
matches. Ben, this question is for
I'm not
you
gonna
and for
bother
you
writing this
alone.
one
You
down.
do not
I'll
have to
answer
write it down. You just have to answer
Oh,
it.
excuse me.
Here is your question, Ben Bateman. Who directed the 1999 Al Pacino film Any Given Sunday?
No idea.
You don't
Just-
have, you just have to
just-
answer it.
Oliver Stone.
For one more
There it
point,
is.
Oliver Stone was the answer.
long.
Bateman with a
It's been tedious, but I do like
4-point
that.
lead going into
But the
round
actors
number
have
2.
nothing, so
What
we'll
a
get into it.
round by Ben Bateman. 2
I'm tied
perfect
at least
rounds,
with,
one against
Meyer.
Paul
I'm,
Preston, another
trailing
one
Bateman by
against
4, though.
the kid here as we get into round number 2.
All right.
Big 4-point lead by
round number
Bateman
2
going
is
into round
great.
2.
That's
Sad
right. The
on
kid is
the
going to need some
board.
help
I
from
just
the
explained
wheel,
round
and
number
that's
two.
what round number 2 is all
are gonna
about.
each
Known
get
as the
separate
wheel,
questions,
round
so
the
I'm
wheel
gonna
of fate,
answer
doom,
each
and justice.
one,
You'll see
but
10
have
different
basically a different
categories
score for
from
each
10
one on
corners
the
of
side
movie
here. So
trivia
right now my
Schmoedown.
score
Know
is
how you
5.
also have what each
so
competitor would want to spin. Opponent's
Bateman.
choice is not that category. They want to spin spinner's choice, but then there's also opponent's choice lurking there. Each
And,
category
yeah, so
contains 4
right
questions.
now it's 5.
Your
I'm gonna
questions
be
are worth
answering
2
both of them.
points
If I
each.
steal
If you don't
from
know it
one
off
of
the
them,
bat,
I'm
ask
going
us
on the
multiple
other
choice.
side.
We'll give you 4 options,
Problem with
one of
this
which is
round
the
is
correct
though,
answer. At
you
that
know,
point, the
I'll
valid
write
question
it
goes
down.
down to 1 point. Keep in mind,
They
competitor
might
stealing is
answer it
available
well before
in
I'm
round
able to write it
number
down.
2. Ben
I'll do
Bateman,
my
you have a
damnedest to write it
4-point
down.
lead, and I
that's-
believe
that's tonight,
we can
yeah, I
act
saw the,
as
advertisement.
allowing you to have somebody else spin the wheel
Yeah.
should you
Corruption marks in
medically
the founding
require
laws.
that.
I hope
I'm
founding
going
laws
to
get
hope you
those
don't
belts
pick
back.
Dagnino, but I'm betting you will.
I might. I'll
You're gonna
consider
spin first,
I'll
or you wanna-
consider my options, but I want a good match. I'd like to give this kid a head start. let's go for it, bud.
The
All
kid is
right,
gonna
the
spin.
kid is
I'm
up.
excited to see what you can do
The
here.
kid is up.
There's a spin by the kid. All right, good spin.
Nice little
Yeah.
gentle nudge of the wheel there.
The kid is like the nicest
Jeff,
human
dude.
in the world. He doesn't even
Do
get phased by this. Ben
He
Bateman.
really is, but apparently he's one of the meaner Canadians you'll come across.
True.
Not opponent's choice. It could be action adventure.
Action. You're gonna do it again.
Gonna spin again. He's risking opponent's
Spinning
choice.
away from action is the kid.
Iffy on it. With
Spinning
some of the
away
other categories,
from
like James
action,
Bond
and the
on
kid
there,
is looking
I think
for
superheroes are
something
on
big
there.
here.
There's some strategy behind
No,
that
they're not there,
respin,
but,
but
animated.
it might land on opponent's choice, Christian.
Oh,
It does.
no.
It
Wow.
does. It does. He should. Maybe he should stay with action adventure.
He flew too close to the
That's got to be
sun.
the answer.
What's he gonna do?
Yeah.
What's he looking for here?
James Bond.
James Bond.
Yep.
All right, James Bond it is for Kalinowski. Not here, but James Bond's still on the wheel.
Yeah, it's one of those days.
One of those. Yeah.
All right. All right, the kid. All right, the kid, you got 4 questions. You got 4 questions in James Bond. Here's your first. In 1964's Goldfinger, after destroying a drug laboratory in Latin America, James Bond travels where for a vacation?
Yeah.
Bahamas.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go multiple.
Yeah.
Is it A, Miami, B, Atlantic City, C, the Grand Canyon, D, New Orleans?
Miami.
For 1
Yeah,
point.
it was Miami.
Yep.
I just couldn't move on.
You know what's near Miami?
I mean, I knew it was tropical, but
Yeah,
Orlando.
Yeah.
Like that? I got there. man.
Yeah.
All right, 2. Who played Bond girl Cara Milivoy in The Living Daylights?
God, I don't know her name. Go to multiple choice, please. Please go to multiple choice.
multiple choice.
A, Carrie Lowell. B,
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Can you say what the first name is?
Carrie Lowell. B, Miriam Dabo. C, Tanya Roberts. D, Kel Tyler.
B, I think.
D.
D's incorrect. Ben, is it A?
Miriam Dabo.
Ben, is it A, Carrie Lowell? B, Miriam Dabo. C, Tanya Roberts. D, Kel Tyler.
B. Miriam Dabo.
Correct for 1 point.
Got it.
All right.
Oh man, what a brutal.
Making the guy work for it.
All right. Here we go. Brendan.
Yeah.
Gemma Arterton
Yes.
plays a Bond girl in Quantum of Solace, whose name evokes a famous Beatles song. What is her name?
Need the full name or just the last name?
Full name.
Yeah,
Neither
no.
the first and last.
I'm just gonna go for it here. Oh, I think I should just go for it. Carol Strawberry.
It's incorrect.
Yeah. Darn. I knew I had to go.
For the steal, Ben.
But see, that was the beauty of it because he didn't go to multiple choice.
Evokes the name.
Unfortunately, it's all Quantum of Solace.
5,
And although I love Daniel Craig's Bonds, that is
4,
the weakest one.
3, 2,
Lucy Strawberry.
looking for Strawberry Fields.
Strawberry
Fields.
Fields forever.
Oh
Yes.
wow.
All right.
Forever.
Quantum of
Oh,
Solace.
it evokes. Interesting.
All right, here you go. This is the last one.
Uh-huh.
All
Makes
right.
sense.
Who directed every official James Bond film that was released in the 1980s?
It's not like I know this. I'm just nodding because I'm excited.
No, I mean,
Multiple choice.
just outside my range of
Yeah.
knowledge. 1980s.
5.
Like a couple of these, I don't
4.
even know.
Multiple choice.
Kalinowski
Is it A, Lewis Gilbert, B, John Glenn, C, Peter Hunt, D, Martin Campbell?
Lewis Gilbert.
John Glenn.
Ben, is it A, Lewis Gilbert, B, John Glenn,
I was
C,
gonna guess
Peter
you go with
Hunt,
Martin
or
Campbell,
D,
so
Martin
I can't
Campbell?
take
B,
those
John
credits,
Glenn.
But
1
I got
point.
7 points.
All right, Ben
Right.
Bateman stealing 2 big points there, and he still finds himself with a 5-point lead
So
as
those are
the
with
spin of the wheel. So Ben,
with,
Ben, who you
kids'
who you
questions.
choosing to spin
I'm
to?
not
You're
handling
gonna spin
myself
yourself?
all
Are you
Ben
sure?
Bateman is going to spin the wheel
All right.
with his trusty Titleist Golf Club.
All right, Ben's gonna spin. Ben's taking a shot. To
All
spin
right,
this thing.
and the spin is in.
There's the spin by Bateman. Bateman finds himself with a 5-point lead. He's trying to avoid opponent's choice here because if he can have a good round on something he's good at, he could knock out the kid. We got to see what kind of round he's going to have.
He's gonna avoid
Round and round it goes. It's creeping towards opponent's
Oh, he
choice,
might not. Oh,
but it
Oh,
looks
no,
like
he's
it's going
gonna-
to land.
2010.
2010s. Ooh.
Stay in
Yeah,
2010.
I'd stay in
I think he just wants to
I'd
avoid
see.
that
I think
opponent's
so
choice.
too. I think so too.
Started
Smart
doing the
move.
channel in 2010.
He's got himself a lead,
More
too, so
regularly around the
yeah.
decade. So, yeah, that's probably what I'd take.
Ben,
that
you
too, honestly.
spun 2010s
Again, I'm
and
at
you elected to
5
keep it.
with Bateman's score
Luckily, you
as
had
well.
your manager Finstock
But I'd be
spotting
going
you
up
there.
against the kid.
Your first question
And I,
of
oh, and I,
4. Round
yeah.
number 2. What smooth jazz legend plays himself in A Bad Mom's Christmas?
Kenny G.
5.
The smooth
Oh, wow.
notes. You said Kenny G?
Correct.
He held a note for like 48 minutes one time. 2 points for Ben Bateman.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that.
All right, next question. Sticking with musicians in the 2010s. What real-life musician plays the character Cinna, who gives Katniss her wardrobe in the Hunger Games films?
Oh, Lenny Kravitz.
5. 4, 3, 2.
Lenny Kravitz.
2 more points for
More
Ben
points for
Bateman.
Ben. He's getting into knockout range here.
And as a great artist once said, the match is going Ben Bateman's way. He's got 2 more questions in round number 2. Ben, your penultimate question in the world of the 2010s. In what 2014 film does Tom Hanks play a real-life airline pilot who makes a miracle landing on the Hudson River?
Come on,
Good movie.
I love you, but
Think.
Sully, don't milk it.
Brain. It's the right movie.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Sully.
2 more points for Ben
All right,
Bateman.
so here's where we lie here. If Bateman can keep this score alone, he wins by knockout. He's got 1 more question left. And if he gets it, there's not a third round. He goes right to Orlando to play the Beast. Here is the question.
Ben, in the films that were released in the 2010s, for 2 points and the win, in what 2013 comedy does a character named Scotty P get a misspelled tattoo saying no regrets?
Comedy. Scotty P. Feels like Will
5,
Poulter.
4, 3, 2.
We're the Millers.
And your winner by way of knockout, heading to Orlando.
I would have been well up on his points.
What a statement by Bateman.
Knocking out the kid. He was
Even injured, Bateman knocked out the kid without too much difficulty. That was a good. It was a good match, but it wasn't like holy crap match. It was pretty clear the kid, as good as he is, was outclassed. It's just even on a bad day, Bateman is one of the tougher competitors in the Schmoedown. I wouldn't say he's in the top 5 best competitors in the Schmoedown when you really break it down. I think the top 5, it's got to have Bibiani in that conversation. Roka's got to be in that conversation. Merle's considered the greatest of all time. He was the first champion ever. I think Riley's got to be in that conversation. Technically you have Oyama as the champ right now, but I can't consider him one of the best right now. Just because he has the belt doesn't make he won that belt really just because Dan missed the question. That's the only reason he won that belt. If Dan had not missed the one question, Dan would be the champion again. That's just the way it is. So yeah, but for top 10 competitors of all time, yeah, I'll say that he's probably in the top 10 right now. He's definitely better than Andrew Guy, I think, who by the by you have not seen in the Schmoedown recently, and probably for some obvious reasons. But ultimately, yeah, it was still a fun match to do. Pretty short one, all things considered. Not even 20 minutes long. So, in terms of me actually viewing it or doing it, I don't actually do the whole video. I just basically do the actual Schmoedown part of it, just to avoid some copyright and all that. Anyway, thanks for watching, though. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you folks later because I still got a what if to do later on, and a review from Maleficent will probably be up later today. So, thanks for watching. See you later.